Wednesday afternoon, everybody. Lead meteorologist John Choquette here for our daily 12 p.m. hail forecast here at Hail Trace, sponsored by the C3 Group. Check those guys out. The link is in the description below and has been tagged in the descriptions of all the videos we did yesterday. Did you guys tune in yesterday to see us hype up seeing some big hail and then the storm stopped dead in its tracks? Or maybe even saw that tornado we streamed yesterday? Again, we weren't able to get it out onto the app. Unfortunately, we had some technical difficulties, but here on Facebook, you're able to do it. So that's a real important thing to make sure you do have things set up. You are following us on Facebook. You got those notifications set up, so you see us when we do live coverage, live continuing coverage. Unfortunately, we weren't able to do continuing coverage due to the storm chasing, but in other words, we did send out lots of notifications for the storms that hit Wichita and McPherson, Kansas yesterday. So make sure those are set up so you don't miss them on your push notifications, on your email, or on your desktop computer. And select cities, states, or whole country for what you want to be notified for. And with that, we did in fact have quite a bit of hail yesterday. We had 138 hail reports. I think it's the second day in a row we've had over 100 hail reports. This last week of May, we've actually kind of gained some ground. So we may not be at record low territories by the end of the month. It didn't hit a lot of people, but the report numbers are coming in. We had a 4-star map yesterday that I mentioned. Wichita, McPherson, and Ellenworth, Kansas had up to baseball size hail. About 27,888 homes hit, and quite a bit of good hail. Again, some good feedback with this one already about finding quite a bit of damage. I know Kansas, especially the Wichita area, hasn't seen a storm in quite a while, so it was a welcome return to have some kind of severe weather and large hail in the area. We also had a 3-star map in Wheeler, Texas, Eric, and Sayre, Oklahoma. 3-inch hail, only about 6,000 homes hit, but there was some pretty massive hail with this, and that ends our streak of no 3-star maps in the state of Oklahoma, even though it is an area that was hit last year as well. So here we have for our forecast for today. We had some storms possible across the Front Range. I think some storms are going to form this afternoon after about 3 o'clock in the Denver area, point south. Storm or two, I think right now it's leaning more towards the Colorado Springs area. So I have 2% Denver, probably about 5% Colorado Springs. Storm's going to form off the mountains, move east. And then here in southeastern sections of Colorado, it looks like we're going to have storms form and turn into a complex that's going to be more of a wind producer. However, at the initial stages of the storm, there'll probably be some supercells up to some tennis ball size hails possible with that. Again, early, first couple hours before it turns into a line. And then after that, the hail threat goes down quite a bit and ends up probably just having some isolated pockets of quarter-size hail as it moves towards Oklahoma City. Right now, it looks like it's going to be north of the metro, so only about 2% chance for Oklahoma City for seeing some storms. It's very possible Oklahoma City will see 0 rain, maybe just a gust of wind at about 12 a.m. So we'll see if anything can get here. It'd be nice if this moves a little further south. You get some storms to Oklahoma City, and at the very least, just get some quarters somewhere so you guys get a new date to work with. And we also have a chance of some hail out here in the Mountain West. Again, Idaho, a weird hot spot this year for storms. Could see a couple storms form. More of a wind threat, but 2% chance up to some half-dollar size hail, and an outside chance the storm can make it all the way to Billings, Montana later on this evening as well. Tomorrow looks like more of kind of the same. We have some storms possible. Better chance here in Montana to 2-inch hail possible. Pretty close to Billings, probably a little further north, and even towards back towards Idaho. And we have a chance for, in a different area, chance for some hail across the Ohio River Valley. The complex that's going to move through today will get kind of close to that area tomorrow, so you could see some storms, possibly have some hail in the St. Louis area, Nashville, over by Louisville. We'll be watching it carefully. I'll have a more detailed forecast for you guys tomorrow detailing that. I know this area especially has been very barren of hail so far this year, like most places across the country. That isn't where cows hang out at. So I'm sure you guys will be interested in more updates about that tomorrow at 12 p.m. Actually at 12 p.m., not 12:30 like we had today. I'm going to show you guys the models real quick, and we'll wrap this up. So we can continue on with the rest of the day. If we have any storms, of course, if they hit any of the air anywhere across the country today in a populated area, we will be able to do live continuing coverage. Again, we weren't able to do it in Wichita yesterday. We were out chasing, didn't have that great cell phone coverage, and we were trying to set up for the chase at the same time as the storm was happening, so we weren't able to do double duty on there. But we see some storms forming again after about 3 o'clock. moving through the area, and then this complex here gets going, and this has it moving through just north of Oklahoma County. So possibly Guthrie could see some storms, but for the most part, this will be mostly a wind producer, races to the east, and by the time it gets to tomorrow morning, it will already be in Missouri and probably not going to be producing any hail at all whatsoever. So that's all we're really looking at for today. Tomorrow, we'll have more details about that on tomorrow's forecast, especially places in the east where we need to find out what happens today to kind of see where things set up for tomorrow. And then there's more risks going through the remainder of the week. It looks like a pretty good risk on Friday in the Dakotas, and another risk on Saturday, possibly down here, Northwest Flow Day by St. Louis. So more to look forward to as we move into the month of June. We'll let you guys know how May wraps up, like what we're going to be seeing for the total hail numbers for the year so far and for the month on, what day is the first? Friday? Yes, on Friday. So we'll just kind of go over that a little bit and kind of see where we stand against other gears. Follow us on Facebook and hit see first so all our posts, our videos go to the top of your newsfeed, especially ones that we do not send push notifications for, like the live videos we did yesterday. We did them on phones just because of, again, technical issues. So it's why it's important to see our posts first at the top of your newsfeed. Somebody asked if it is totally over for Dallas this year. Probably for the spring. There's always that chance of some storms in the fall, but I can't say anything with real confidence about that yet. So probably your best chance is might be next year. It might be a while. Your best chances for this year are pretty much shot. Heat dome really builds in for Texas very soon, next couple days. So don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but that's what's going to happen. When is jet stream going to come down? Not for a long time. It's way up in Canada now, and it's going to be hanging out around there for probably most of the summer. So anyway, give us a call, 855-334-4245. Email us info@hailtrace.com with any questions, comments, or concerns you may have, or visit our website, hailtrace.com. You can go on to Intercom, sends out a message to the entire staff, and you can get in touch with us that way, especially after hours or on holidays. Hope you have a great rest of your Wednesday, everyone. I'll see you again tomorrow at 12 p.m. or later if we happen to have a good storm move through, say, Denver or something. So have a great rest of your day, guys. I'll see you again tomorrow.